Hello, and welcome to Instant Finish.
Ding dong merrily on high, it's Audacity for Christmas.
Well, not exactly, no. So we have just listened to the latest 8th Doctor adventure set, Causeway.
Yes.
A continuation of the story of the 8th Doctor, Charlie, and Audacity.
Excuse me. The 8th Doctor, Audacity, and Charlie.
No,
All
Charlie
right.
was first.
No, this run started with the 8th Doctor picking up Audacity, and then Charlie crowbarred her way in at the end of the Cyberman story.
Anyway, so we're very excited about this. This is
So
the
excited.
4th box set, and there were hints that this would be a big one.
End of season finale, I was hearing from you.
Well,
And
I don't know. Hang on a second.
Huge consequences for Audacity.
Wait. We need to. Are we doing big spoilers in this review? Are we mentioning anything? What are we doing? Is it spoilers or not?
Big spoilers.
So we're doing the whole thing?
Yes, you have been warned.
Oh, okay.
Press stop now if you do not wish to listen to big spoilers.
Okay, so we're going to talk about everything. This is spoiler. Spoiler.
No one's going to listen, but never mind.
Well, so this was sort of advertised a little bit. It was a bit vague. Is something going to happen to Audacity? My prediction was that this would be the last Audacity set, because this is set in that early 8th Doctor and Charlie.
Well, they were hinting at it, wasn't they?
And they were sort of hinting
that this is where Audacity is going to go. And maybe she does.
And I was hoping...
We're not saying otherwise.
Because Tim Foley, love Tim Foley, he's written the finale of this one. And
reliable, isn't
he? Actually, listeners and viewers, I wanted to convey we love Tim Foley. I was told by Doco Ho what I wanted to say about Tim Foley was too rude. And Doco Ho is telling me it's too rude.
Yes.
It was very rude.
He said he wants to go on about his cock again.
No, I didn't.
For God's sake, you can't go around telling everyone. Everyone's going to think Tim Foley's got the biggest package in the Big Finish warehouse.
Anyway, okay. So what I was trying to say is, because Tim Foley knows that early 8th Doctor and Charlie stuff, I was hoping he would tie it into the Charlie arc that's already happened.
He does.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was hoping would happen. And I'm saying
you should have been happy then.
Now, so I am happy. But I'm also, I don't know, I'm 50-50 on it being Audacity's last story, and obviously, spoiler, it's not.
No, I wasn't going to say that
because
bit.
I liked it wrapped up. You just said we're doing the whole thing, all spoilers.
I was going to do big spoilers, but I wasn't going to spoil the ending.
All right, carry on.
Give them something.
Well, let's talk about the two stories, because we've got two stories here.
We'll just say it's not her last story, but it's definitely in a very dramatic way setting up her last story. A whole new load of stories.
A whole lot.
But potentially her last story, because there's a hint at the end there, isn't there, about time being undone and all of this stuff. I mean, it's called The Time That Never Was.
But actually, I mean, we haven't even talked about the stories yet. Let's just talk about this whole general thing. They've done 4 box sets with them.
Yeah, really great. Can I just say very quickly?
Yes, all very good. Hold on.
Really good.
Yeah, but we have a slight warning here, because you know what happens with Big Finish. We love those 4 sets. Are they going to do another 4 without an ending? Big Finish, you know what we say. Whatever you're planning, cut it in half. 50% is better. Because actually, these 4 and a big ending with the arc would have been very nice. But are they going to stretch it out so much now?
Stretch it out
with Audacity, which we do love.
But out
I know. But the thing is, though, if we have another 4 box sets and it still doesn't wrap up, that's my only hesitation.
Don't do a hex on us,
which is what I'm saying.
And keep it going on, just because you love working with somebody.
So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm 50-50 that if she had finished in this one, I still would have been actually quite happy, because we know that Big Finish can stretch things out a bit too much.
And we have it's been a good run with her.
But it has.
I think they've been consistently good stories. I know Luke Malloy, who is frequently wrong about Big Finish,
always
disagrees with us. But I think that Cyberman story was great. The Christmas ones were really interesting and atmospheric.
It's been a really good mix.
You had Matthew Jacobs come back, didn't you?
Yeah.
The Mara. I mean, there was great stuff. Yeah. But I think this is the 2-part from Tim Foley here is the best we've had since the last 2-part.
Well, let's talk about the first one, because we've got Lost Amongst the Stars by Rachana Patel.
Lost Amongst the Stars.
So this is a 1 hour, 1 episode story.
Yes.
And it does set things up for the second story here. So the vibes we got on this one I felt it was a bit like Embrace the Darkness, so we're out in space.
A little bit of that.
You said it was a bit like The Well.
Very like the... Well, there's a huge gaping hole in the planet which they go down.
And like the atmosphere in the first half, I really enjoyed that because, Embrace the Darkness, that's got a lot of atmosphere and you can feel yourself listening to that in the dark. This one, again, they're investigating. It's out in space, not my favourite type of story.
No.
But as it got to the second half, I was like, this is a bit technobabble, generic monster, blah, blah, blah.
May I disagree with you?
Okay.
Well, because it was very The Impossible Planet, and it's following all the same beats. They land, they sort of go down into the core of the planet. There's intense danger in the darkness. People nearly die in a really tense sequence where bloody helmets are cracking in this poisonous atmosphere and horrible monsters are coming at them out of the dark. Really great in the middle there. But then the second half is Lady Audacity under the control of the aliens, giving Jay Griffiths, our Jay Griffiths, you are amazing, Jay Griffiths, may I just say, a chance to be evil, which I thought was great fun. And it really does, because she genuinely almost dies in this. She almost has had a bit of a blasé attitude to time traveling, hasn't she? And because she really genuinely comes face to face with death in this, that kickstarts the second set. So I actually thought this was really very atmospheric. And may I say a moment for Howard Carter's music? Howard, I've noticed how you've started using sort of bizarre choral themes, and throughout this set you've got that woman going it's really atmospheric. I was getting goosies every time it happened. So the music was great as well, and typically Big Finish orally proficient.
Well, they are. Yeah, it's Tim Foley.
Yeah, he's very orally proficient. I have to say, very reliable. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was great because it's too much like those.
It's
other
a bit
stories.
too much of just a generic.
Yeah.
But it's. All the story arc stuff is very interesting. And then we get on to...
Well, can we just say one last thing about that first one?
Yeah.
Roshana Patel, I mean, it is like Embrace the Darkness, but you are a much better writer than Nicholas Briggs, all right?
Yeah.
So, it was certainly better than that.
So then we have The Time You Never Had, parts 1 and 2. So this is 2 1-hour episodes.
Big story.
By Tim Foley. So this is where the arc stuff sort of comes in, what's been going on, all this Causeway stuff, which actually...
We didn't even know was there.
We didn't actually know.
I want to go back and listen to the other ones. Yeah. Apparently there's been gold cards and mentions of Causeway.
But it's been really subtle. It's been really, really subtle throughout these other box sets.
Unlike a Big Finish to be subtle,
this is because it's Tim Foley overseeing it, and we know that he's a better writer.
Do you think he sees it, so we want to go back and listen to it all again just to hear those references?
Well, I mean, it's worth it. I mean, we've spent enough on the box sets. We should go and listen to them again, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
So what did you think of this?
I thought this was superb, but I could understand if people were a bit underwhelmed. Not because it isn't superb, but because it sort of promises, it really feels like this is going to be the big Audacity's leaving story, certainly in part 1.
But actually, is that the writing here, or is that Big Finish,
the marketing,
ChatGPT marketing,
both
lying a little bit as usual?
Do you know how you get that sick feeling in Earthshock and stories like that where someone's leaving? That feeling pervades the first episode of this
You have
story.
got that, yeah.
It really feels like it's leading up to some big, horrible, dramatic ending.
I really loved all of the Charlie stuff. Like I say, going back into that arc.
Yeah.
And if you're new to that, it doesn't matter because it's briefly explained.
It's all explained, all covered. Yeah.
And I like, because it has to be, because you've stuck this story arc in the middle of a previous Big Finish story arc, so you have to address it. And I'm hoping it sounds like that will become a bigger thing later on, as well as the Audacity stuff. So that's what I'm really excited about.
It's a plot point, isn't it? They hook Charlie because she's got all that sort of temporal energy because she should have died to this Causeway machine. And then literally fucking chaos reigns down in this base where it's like Copenhagen, where they're doing these experiments. And at that point, I was so excited. I was like, what the hell is happening? Then this enormous spaceship car starts coming through the crowd. I'm like, what is happening in this story? And I was so excited. I messaged Dylan and Luke and went, this is so exciting. I don't know what's going on, but I'm so excited. And And then it takes it's almost Stephen Moffat, and it takes a massive detour in episode 2 and tells a completely different story to what I was expecting, which is this romance between Audacity and the Silurian man, Mr. Barnabas.
Because, I mean, he's on the front cover.
Barabbas.
He's on the front cover,
Barnabas.
But when he turned up, I'd forgotten that he was on the front cover. So when it was like a Silurian, I was completely shocked because I just hadn't paid attention to the cover.
I just want to say very quickly that the one episode romance, it can be done because it's done beautifully here. And what I really took away from this second episode was how beautifully it's a sort of alternative Audacity, isn't it? Who goes off and has 5 years with this man, and they fall in love and they have great adventures. And you see sort of glimpses of that, and you see how their relationship grows over time. And then it does a Stephen Moffat thing at the end where basically all of time is reversed, but she keeps the memories of those 5 years. So she's really haunted by the fact that she sort of got over traveling with the Doctor and Charlie, but she's still traveling with them despite the fact she's got these very timey-wimey, very time traveler's wife. Really good, really well written, beautifully characterized, and I've got to say, Jay Griffiths, man, what a performance!
Oh yeah,
throughout
absolutely.
This.
Like she always is, but this is even more.
What a win for Big
versions.
Finish it's been finding Jay Griffiths, and how she's slotted in, because she stands up to Paul McGann, doesn't she? And that's not easy to do. He's quite a powerful actor.
It makes me more sad that they ignored her on Big Finish Day and interviewed Paul McGann on stage, and she just sat there, and it was all about Paul McGann's career, and you had India Fisher and Jay Griffiths either side, just sitting there, not being asked about even Big Finish.
I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. I was expecting Army of Ghosts and Doomsday, right? So the first episode is very like Army of Ghosts, all build up, really exciting. And then I was expecting Doomsday, all fireworks and tears and explosions. What I actually got was the Pandorica opens and the Big Bang, which is, again, a really exciting build up. And then the second episode, it turns into a very touching, very moving character story. So depends whether you like your Doomsdays or whether you like your Big Bangs.
And you've got those other scientist characters as well. That guy's voice was a bit annoying, I thought.
Why? Because he's from...
No, he wasn't. He was
up
that...
north.
No, because he had that sort... I don't know, he just was... He had that...
He sounded a bit like Rum Dutt from Power of Kroll, you know?
Like So that was fun. And then there's that... receptionist lady that is popping up, Annika, which will come back, and she didn't do too much. She had like a nice scene at the end with Paul McGann. She's on those extras, like she's like the main star. I
didn't know about Doctor Who, but now I got the script. I was like, what the fuck is all this?
She has the longest interview on the extras. I was like, she only had a few scenes. She took more time doing her interview.
Back.
So I think there's something coming up there. So there's lots of things there.
Causeway organisation from the future.
Well, they have already, but now I feel like there's even more now.
This was sort of their origin story, right?
Yeah.
Technically, this is the Causeway origin story, which has already been in all the stories we've had. Very timey-wimey again. A quick note as well for the fella that played Mr. Barabbas. I don't know what your name is, but that was another beautiful turn. That romance, that it's almost romance. That relationship between Barabbas and Audacity wouldn't have worked if the two actors didn't sell it so well. I was really impressed. Yeah, really impressed, but not at all what I was expecting.
No, completely not. No.
So whether that is the marketing machine or the first episode,
it's the marketing machine.
Don't
Big
know.
Finish marketing.
Would you want to blame David Richardson for everything?
He's not doing it. I don't know who it is.
No, he's there. He's there on the Big Finish website going, we've been leading up to this exciting climax.
Well, it's David Richardson. He's a bit deluded nowadays.
Deluded?
Well, it's irresistible. Let's put these together. It's
he jumps in the sea a lot, like me.
I know. Anyway, he's left now, so it's fun.
No, he gave us the Companion Chronicles, Jago and Lightfoot. What do you mean? He's some of the best Big Finish work.
I know. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm really pleased, though. I'm so pleased there's more Audacity coming because I just love this team. I love this team, and it really does entice you with exciting things in the future.
But please, Big Finish, don't stretch it out too much.
No.
And please wrap it all up and don't leave it, open-ended. And give Audacity a final story and tie it into Neverland. Preferably, please.
Oh, wonderful.
That would be nice.
Yeah. And Tim Foley, please.
Well, if anyone can do it, he can.
Continue to wave about your impressive imagination.
In the meantime, don't forget to finish instantly.